10,000 fearless on the move.
Let's go!
Deep in the delta where the willows grow, in the soil stained by the blood of my ancestors. Punch bowl voices call out to my soul for justice. The wicked will reap what they've sown. Spirit of Aziz is back on the rise. Soldiers in the delta kept it alive. Time to stand up, take our place in the sun. Understand the time and what must be done.
10,000 fearless on the move. 10K fearless. This is it. 10K fearless on the move. Mississippi. Sip.
Gotta make a move and take control. Have something we can call our own. So shine your light, help the people see that now is the time for us to be free. And if you waiting on the pie in the sky, you better wake up fast. They told you a lie, cause big fields await the wide awake man. Elijah's got the massive
10,000 fearless on the move. 10K fearless. Mississippi. 10K fearless on the move. Mississippi. Sip. Injustice, we've had enough. All of our divisions we're breaking up. Destiny has been calling us. The spirit of the Most High is guiding us.
See, the time is now. What you waiting on? Quit shooting your brothers. Put your gun down. Come on. They got a cage waiting for you if you keep that up. Early graves coming to you. From that, can't raise you up. Now, Sister Ida B and Fannie Lou, check them out and you'll know what to do. But if you really want your enemy to be alarmed, read the final call. Follow Farrakhan.
10,000 fearless on the move. 10K fearless. Mississippi. 10K fearless on the move. Mississippi. Sip. 10K fearless on the move. 10K fearless on the move. 10K fearless on the move. In Mississippi. Mississippi. 10,000 fearless on the move.
Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you, and welcome to the 10K Fearless Tri-State Podcast. I am your brother, your friend, and your host, Abdul Shaheed Muhammad. Certainly good to be back, and we're only back because we have some good news to share with you, as we only broadcast when we have something of significance to share with you. This is edutainment, not just entertainment. So we are prayerful that what we share with you this evening will be of some benefit to you. But let me start off right, as my brother, big brother Jamil Muhammad would say, so I can end up right. So in the name of Almighty God, Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, we bear witness to the oneness of God, the oneness of his prophets, the oneness of the scriptures that were revealed through them to the whole of humanity. Please allow us to greet you with the greeting words of peace in the Semitic language of all of the prophets of Assalamu alaikum. Those words mean, may peace be unto you. Brothers and sisters, we have a good evening in store for you. Some good news coming out of Holly Springs in Marshall County. We have our special guest with us tonight. It's going to be Brother Chelsea Malone and Brother Rabrikas Zen. And we're going to be telling you about something very good that they have happening, that they're planned for the Holly Springs, Marshall County community. And I think it's going to bode well in aiding and assisting the process of making our community a decent and safe place to live. But of course, before we get into tonight's podcast, of course, we're going to be bringing you the Farm Report. My brother William Muhammad, he'll be calling in a little bit. Matter of fact, let me go on and hook him in. Well, no, he's going to call. So, because every time he tries to hook in, something happens. So I told him to call me straight and we'll get him in to give the farm report. And that's some more good news because ordering has begun for our 2027 staple goods order. So you want to talk with Brother William to go ahead and get your orders in. Exciting program for you this evening. But before we get started, we always like to give you our axioms, right after which we will give you our sponsors. We got a few commercials we want to get through because we always want to support those who support us. Our axioms that undergird our program, each program we broadcast, we always want you to remember what we call axioms. Well, what is an axiom, Brother Muhammad? Well, an axiom is a statement or proposition which is regarded as being established, accepted, or self-evidently true to serve as a premise or starting point for further reasoning and arguments. Not arguments for the sake of being adversarial, but arguments, say, like in a courtroom, put forth in the best manner and in the best spirit, because we always want the divine spirit of the Creator to undergird every conversation and every guest that we bring to this platform. And it is certainly our prayer that the Almighty God will grant us that mercy. Okay. So our first axiom that we like to start with is one from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, wherein he said, quote, "He who gives you the diameter of your knowledge prescribes for you the circumference of your activity," end quote. So if you want to expand the diameter or the circumference of your activity, you have to expand the diameter of your knowledge. Because if you notice, people who don't know as much tend to reside in a smaller geographical area. So some people never come out of the hood. Well, that's because their minds never come out of the hood. And that is because the diameter of knowledge under which they are functioning needs to be expanded. Okay. Second axiom that we like to give to you from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan as well, where he says, quote, "A slave is one whose power and authority is ruled over by another and whose sphere of freedom is limited according to the wishes of his master," end quote. And if you notice, brothers and sisters, we got a master, at least they still act like one, that they want to be the thought police for who black people befriend and what we think and the decisions we make for ourselves. It's because they want to exert power and authority over our affairs in a very inordinate way. Okay. So we want to be free to make the kind of decisions that are in the best interest of ourselves and our community, while at the same time not being to the detriment of anyone else or any other community. And the last one I'll leave you with is also from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, which in my humble view is very, very instructive, especially in the hour in which we are living in. He said, quote, "When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, you're laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make a mockery, and to not understand is to make the same mistake yourself." Man, end quote. That is very, very instructive. So, brothers and sisters, look, we're going to take, of course, our break, and we want to let you know about those who support us, because those who support us, we most definitely want to support them. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back after our commercial announcements.
Shake's famous seasonings, flavors for every occasion. Want to add a touch of authentic flavor to any dish? Searching for a unique range of seasonings that always put great taste on the menu? Welcome to Shake's famous seasonings. Whether you're a professional chef, passionate home cook, or a complete beginner in the kitchen, taste and flavor should always be on the menu. It's why Master Chef Rashid Muhammad has combined more than 30 years in the kitchen with a passion for mouth-watering flavors to create a range of seasonings unlike any other. Always gluten-free, so you can enjoy great taste exactly how nature intended. Versatile flavors that work with fresh fish, chicken, or vegetables from the very first bite. Authentic cooking experience that adds something special to any occasion. Versatile seasonings that are perfect for baking, frying, grilling, and plenty of tasting. Ready for real, authentic flavor? When it's time to see just how delicious seasoned foods can be, why wait? With the click of a button, you can have 30 years of passion for food sent direct to your door. Just what you need to add flavors to every occasion and create meals that you'll always want to eat twice.
Place your order at sfseasonings.com. That's sfseasonings.com.
Taste the difference. Taste Supreme. Enjoy our 100% natural Supreme spring water with natural calcium and magnesium, but zero fluoride and zero chloride. Our bottles are BPA free. Order yours today. Call us at 800-573-8033. That's 800-573-8033. Or visit us online at www.supremespringwater.com. Live supreme. Be supreme. Drink supreme. Supreme Spring Water. 801 Joseph E. Boone Boulevard, Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30314.
The Urban Indulgence Bath and Body Boutique. At Urban Indulgence, we pride ourselves on offering quality, effective skincare. Handcrafted with plant-based, skin-loving ingredients, our soaps and body butters will give you luxurious lather and ultimate moisture. Experience the Urban Indulgence at 3314 Poplar Avenue in Memphis, 3 blocks west of Poplar Plaza, or shop with us online at theurbanindulgence.com. theurbanindulgence.com.
Worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download the Final Call radio app and take us everywhere. On your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also log on to finalcall.com and click the Listen Live button or finalcallradio.com. Final Call Radio, the official voice of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam.
What's your source for truth in news reporting?
Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Where do you turn for non-corporate driven news that's fair and balanced?
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Subscribe to the Final Call News, your #1 free and independent news source that delivers hard-hitting national and international news coverage of today's political, economic, and social issues. To subscribe to local home delivery, call us at area code 662-252-8999. That's 662-252-8999. Visit our website at www.finalcall.com.
10,000 fearless on the move.
And we are back live at the 10K Fearless Tri-State Podcast. Once again, I am your brother, host, and friend, Abdul Shahid Muhammad. And we got a good program ready for you tonight, but I got to get my brother William in for the farm report. He should be calling in here in just a minute. And we want to let you know what kind of seeds we're putting in the ground, brothers and sisters, because as we see things going, the economy, the way it is, the price of gas and those kinds of things, it would behoove us, to have some backup. You may want to, stock up on a few non-perishable items and get you a small garden somewhere around the house. If you got a square foot of earth, it would behoove us to get a few seeds and drop something in them. So we're going to get to our farm report, and I think we got my brother calling in right about now. Let's see if we can get Brother William on the line. Assalamu alaikum, Brother William.
Walaikum salam. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. What you got for us for the farm report, brother? Of course, you know I'm always glad to hear from you, brother. You're the man that let us know what's in the ground and what's available for our staple goods to order. What you got for us, sir?
Yes, sir. I actually just got out of the field. I was tilling up some ground. Yes, sir. I'm gonna start with the national report. You know, of course, we are in the middle of our staple goods 27 ordering process, and we have about 3 more days to get our orders in. Sunday would be the last day. 12 o'clock midnight Sunday would be the last day for us to get our orders in for staple goods, and then we start collecting funds. Then I was intending to look on the dashboard to see how many pounds that we have thus far. So I probably will be able to get that into you before this show is, going off the air. But I've been so busy today I wasn't able to check it. But we have some things going on our state farm as well. We've already started the planting season. We got cabbages. We got 4 different types of peppers. I think it's habanero, cayenne peppers, chili peppers, and bell peppers. And we're going to have onions, squash, zucchini, green beans, okra, butternut squash, and it's going to be 2 or 3 more things, tomatoes and some corn. And this time we're also going to try some watermelons. We don't usually do too good with the watermelons due to the crows coming and picking holes in them. So we're going to see if we can remedy that problem, hopefully this year. And on our local front, we haven't done anything thus far, but it's still early. So hopefully this Sunday I can be able to make the announcement, inshallah, to see how many people we're going to have in the Holly Springs area from the mosque that will participate in us breaking ground with the tiller and starting to plant, some seeds in the ground.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. We certainly thank you for doing what you do, Brother William, and give them a contact information. Those who heard, we have our staple goods order. The final or the deadline is this Sunday, you say, by midnight?
Yes, sir. This Sunday at midnight will be the deadline to make the order. Then we start the process of collecting funds.
Okay. And how can they contact you, brother? Who to contact or contact information to make their orders?
Well, the main way to contact me is directly on my cell phone, and the number is 662-425-2646. That's 662-425-2646. Anybody who want to get some staple goods in, before the deadline, please contact me.
All praise is due to Allah. Yes, and brothers and sisters, that is open to the public. So for those in Holly Springs and Marshall County, contact Brother William if you want to know what's available to order and to place your order. And shortly thereafter, he'll begin to collect the funds. And last year, we ordered about a little over 2,000 pounds, right, Brother William?
Yes, sir. It was over 2,000 pounds.
Well, God willing, man, we'll surpass that weightage and get more people involved, and so they'll know a good source where they can get some good, healthy, organically grown staple goods like navy beans, red beans, rice. We have sugar, we have honey, and a host of other items. Just contact Brother William for the full list. Brother William, thank you so very much, dear brother, for your report. God willing, we'll have you back on next time to give us an updated account, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sir.
All right, brothers and sisters, that was our brother William Muhammad. He is steadfast with regard to that farm report. My sister Lynchelle, who is our nurse extraordinaire, she's not available tonight. Normally she would be on to give us the farm report. She just let me know she's still a little tied up. So God willing, we'll get her back in next week because we want to improve our health. As I stated earlier when we began our broadcast, this is edutainment, not just not entertainment. It can be entertaining, but it's edutainment. I want to take a few moments to acknowledge those who have tuned in. Of course, my brother William just got on. We got our brother John C. Barnett. He is our national activist. Brother is doing great work, and he's always on the case. I know he sent something out today that I know had the haters like, oh, great, this is good news. But I checked with brother. He said, nah, brother, I'm just testing the water to see where the haters at. And Lord knows, He got a lot of haters, and it's always someone out there that does not like the fact that someone would challenge injustice and those who are always about the business of making life miserable for others simply because they can or simply because they are in positions of authority. And when they are found in opposition to what is right and what is just, they do all they can to keep from being exposed to the light of truth. Well, Brother John is like a big righteous flashlight, and he's going to shine on you now. Not just shine on you, he's going to collect the community, and he's going to hold those who revel in injustice, hold them accountable. So we appreciate our Brother John. I always applaud his efforts, and we are prayerful that God will protect that brother in his travels, because he's all over the country. Also, hey, listen, we got our brothers on. We got Brother Zen and Brother Chelsea on. They're on standby. They're going to be coming to us in about 9 more minutes or so we can get them on to talk about a very, very exciting upcoming event that's going to be in Holly Springs. Man, I can't wait to talk about it. Of course, they're going to be telling us all about it, so I'm not going to spill the beans on it. Got my brother Najee on, and got my sister on, Sister Audrey, and many others. We got people online that's tuned in. We hope we have a good contingent, looks like we do, from Marshall County and Holly Springs. I'm assuming that's where those numbers I'm looking at are listening from. So brothers and sisters, tune in, gather around close, gather family around your cell phone, because if you got a smartphone device, you can hear us just about anywhere that you are with your smartphone. It's just a matter of downloading the Podbean app, opening it, going in the search field, typing in the number 10K Fearless Tri-State, and when you see our logo, 10K Fearless, just click on it and you'll see the live icon. Click on that little red icon and you can listen. And if you want to tune in to comment on the dashboard, you can create you a free user ID and password, and you can tune in that way, and I'll be listening and scrolling for your comments. And I see people are liking the program, liking the show, and we're certainly appreciative of that. Peace and blessings to you as well, my brother John C., and those that are liking the program. So, brothers and sisters, in recent days and weeks, I've been involved in conversations in Marshall County and Holly Springs, particularly at a place called Southern Eatery. We actually had on one of the broadcasts, we brought you an update from the outcome of both of those meetings, as well as an update, or we informed you, first of all, what was going to be going on for spring break. And we planned some things for the youth of the community. And for the very first time, and please excuse me, let me stop that. And we planned some things for the youth of the community. As you may know, we had 2 sessions of real talk. We had cooking classes for the young girls. We had something on Zen's farm. Brother George Zen had a paintball for the youth. We had a basketball camp that went over very well with our brother Chelsea Malone of the Chicken Coop. And we had one more other thing. Can't remember what it was. I'm going off the top of my head. But those events were born out of the conversations that we were having as stakeholders in the community, entitled Let's Talk About It. It was hosted by the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce, the president being Sister Andrianetta Howard. And they were fruitful conversations. They were frank conversations. They were truthful, but they were not adversarial. It was an introspective of what is it that's hindering our community from being all that it can potentially be if we would take an honest, unemotional look at what's holding it back, if you will, or what the problems are. And those who attended were very forthcoming. And out of that meeting, I met some very, very brilliant people, some people who have love for Holly Springs and Marshall County, and people who want to just simply see things better, people who want to do the kind of things to improve the quality of life and improve the life outcomes, particularly of our young people, and the current living condition of everybody in the community. I mean, everybody that lives there. When you come to Holly Springs and Marshall County, it should be a little oasis. And the only somebody that's going to make it what we think it should be are the people that live there. So I say that to segue in. I'm going to be a few minutes early. I see my brothers are on. I'm going to go ahead and invite them in. Or if you're on, Brother Zen, Brother Joe, Brother Chelsea, just go ahead and hit that call in button, and we'll get you right on in, brothers. And yeah, I got one. There's one. I got my brother in there. There's two. So we got these brothers in tonight. We're going to be talking about something that they have planned called a Taste of Holly Springs. It's coming April 25th of this month, of course, April 25th. And it's going to be taking place at Zen's Farm. So welcome, brothers. Brother Chelsea.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. And Brother Rodriguez. Brother Rodriguez.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, brothers,
sir.
man. Let me first of all say, man, thank the both of you for accepting our humble invitation to come and be on this podcast, because we want to do our part, brother, in getting as much exposure as possible on an event, brother, that, in my humble view, God bless us, brother, and bless you men to do what's in your heart of good to do for Holly Springs and Marshall County, man. It's going to come off real well. So first, I want to begin. First of all, let me thank the listeners once again. Please feel free to comment. And if you got any questions for our guests, you can type them in and I'll read them out to them. But I have a few questions. But before I ask them any questions, first thing I want to do is afford both of them the opportunity to introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about you, brothers, to the listening audience. Whichever one want to go first, don't matter.
All right, not a problem. My name is Chelsea Malone. I'm a Holly Spring, born and raised here, native of Holly Spring. I've been here basically all my life. This is home for me. I am a stakeholder here in the community. Own several businesses here. And I see the importance of what we need to start to build our community and bring it all back together.
Yes.
So this is important for me and Rico. You know, we come together. Well, actually, he kind of came by the store and shared with me the idea of this taste, and I was like, it just sprung a light in my head, of course. And yes, it sounded well, and without a doubt, without a question, I said, let's go. You know, so here we are today.
Great.
Here we are.
And great. And Brother Chelsea, you the brother that owned that little place on Memphis or Otter B. Wells Street, right? What's the name of it?
Chicken Coop.
Yeah, I don't want you to get out of here without mentioning that, brother. Tell us about the coop.
Yes, well, Chicken Coop been around since 2013. I love that place, man. Of course, my wife and I, one of our first properties that we brought here in the city. I was a younger guy then. I was about 30 years old, I think, when I bought that building.
Yes.
But anyway, my wife used the building there for a nail salon. Of course, she stayed there about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the building just sit there. And I was wondering, I'm like, baby, what are we going to do with this building? And then, I reached out to a guy. I was going to rent the building out. And of course, the guy told me after 3 years, me reaching out to him, he came to me 3 years later. And we had became really good friends. And he told me, said, man, I like you as a person. He said, I think that you can do this on your own. I just wanted to rent the building out from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then after he brought it to me, again, he opened up a door for me and gave me an idea. I was like, I can do this.
Right.
So the first thing I thought about was the students at Russ College, the community. I said, well, this is one good way to give back.
Come on now.
And since then, man, this place has been it's been there. It's been sustainable. It's been there now 13 years, and we're very, very grateful.
Very good. Very
the
good.
Chicken Coop. Yeah.
Yeah. Now y'all make sure y'all go by the coop. Now I've been by there several times, man. Yeah, they have
Come on,
very good wings,
that's
man.
what we do. We love our community. We love our customers. So come on by and we'll take good care of you.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Very good. Thank you, my brother. Brother Zen.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir, Brother Muhammad, and thank you for allowing us to be on your great podcast.
Very good. Welcome.
Yes, sir. My name is Rodriguez Zen, and I'm born and raised here in Holly Springs as well. And I currently work in Memphis, so this is my first podcast too. So I'm a little bit nervous. So
that's all right, brother. Be yourself, man. You be yourself around us.
Yes, sir. But yes, sir, I'm born and raised here in Holly Springs, and I just finally realized after going into Chicken Coop, I spoke with Brother Chelsea about some ideas that I had, and he encouraged me to go ahead, and he let me know that I have his support, and we just put everything in motion, been talking a lot, and here we are now.
Great deal. And what's that piece of property that's associated with Zen?
Oh, yes, so that'll be Zen's Plumbing and Heating on Martin Luther King Boulevard as well. So.
Yeah. So now y'all need some work done now. And part of this deals with, man, we have to begin to, as we've been saying, looking at the way things are going economically, politically, and whatnot, we have to be proactive and begin to do things inwardly in our communities to support and to create an atmosphere that fosters growth and development. So we have to begin to support one another. So y'all just heard what these two brothers do. When you need that service, let's look inward before we look outward. Holly Springs and Marshall County. And like these brothers are about to tell us about what they are about to try to give back to the community. And those are the kind of business people and stakeholders that we must support. So brothers, here we go. Tell us about what will be going on April the 25th. Tell us about the first annual Taste of Holly Springs. Time, date, location, and whatever else you want to say.
Okay, Rico, I'll let you start.
Okay.
If you will.
Yes, sir. Okay, Brother Muhammad, first, one of the things that we're going to be offering is we're going to have a barbecue cooking contest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking our contestants to be there by 8. And we're going to start cooking by 9 and judging the contestants at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be, it'll be best ribs contest, best chicken, and we're going to have the best sauce as well.
All right. The best sauce.
Yeah. So let me add a little bit more to that,
Yes, sir.
Brother Muhammad.
Go right ahead.
It's going to be a very fun field event, man. This is for everybody. This is for our community, man, and this is one way for us to come back together, just to gather, man. I just remember me and Rico was having a conversation earlier, man, about when I was a kid, and not only just being a kid. This is Easter weekend, right? So this is Passover weekend. So this is special, for us, for me, just remembering when I was a child. But I just remember when we used to get together, man, and the first thing that we, that made us come together was the food. I think that was one of the first things that made the gathering that special, extra special anyway, I should say. But yeah, definitely, we're gonna have our first taste of Holly Springs here, Marshall County. We're asking everybody to be a part, man. All vendors that want to, come out and be with us, participate. Whether it doesn't all have to be a food, it could be a variety of things. Especially our local restaurants. We're asking our food trucks, anybody if they got catering companies, beverage brands, just come out and fellowship with us. There's a $100 vendor's fee. We asking if anyone that sells alcohol, be sure that they have their permits on hand if they want to participate, as well. So
Yes,
different ideas, man. We're just gonna make it. We're gonna make it special. We want it to be special.
yes.
So if farmers market, anything, supermarket. We even asking out supermarkets,
Yes.
to come out and participate. And I did hear that you are a master chef. Did I hear correctly?
Oh, me?
Did I hear that on? I don't know. I'm just asking now. I don't know.
well.
My ears may have been playing tricks on me.
Well, they must have been
But I
playing
thought-
tricks, brother. But I sure will come and help. You know what I'm saying? But I don't claim the title of
Okay. All right.
that. Sounds like you, my brother.
Anyway,
You,
just listen.
I walked in
Well,
and
just
I see
listen
you
to-
back there on that grill with that chicken, brother. That's you, brother Chelsea.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't mind using my hands to do whatever it takes to get the job done, Minister. That's what I do, man.
Very, very
But
good.
anyway, but yeah, we're asking you, anybody that love to cook, man. If you got recipe ideas, anything that you want to share, that's good, for our community, because there's a lot of people in the community that has different talents and ideas and things of that nature that we don't know about, that others don't know about.
Right.
So, this will be a great time to come out and share and
Yes, sir.
meet and greet, rub elbows with somebody. It's important.
I know that's right. And I should have told you all at the outset, brother, I dedicated the entire program to this the announcement of this event that you brothers have going on. Because I don't know why the spirit of it, man, to me, the idea of making it a family event, the idea of using it as a marketing tool, as you shared with me, with music, food, and games for adults and children, it ties right into the conversations we were having about let's talk about it. And and those who attended actually accepted the mantra that we came up with, the Chamber of Commerce and the members thereof, as well as the brothers who attended the Real Talk sessions. And that mantra is accept the responsibility to make this community a decent and safe place to live. And if you would, brother, in your estimation, how do events like this help accomplish that end? As you kind of alluded to it when you went back to what it made you feel like when you was a young man. How do you think that can impact our young people today?
Well, man, again, you know, a lot of times we hear things, but we hear things, but to see things, it makes a total difference.
Indeed.
To me, the perspective is different. I will say, because just come out and they see, because the kids, a lot of kids just don't know, man. That's cooking, restaurant business. Even being a chef, man, is a great tool that you can use and make a great living with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody loves food.
Everybody gonna eat now.
But yeah, everybody wants to eat, man. So just bring the kids out and show them the love, and when we as men set examples for these kids, man, so that they can see, hey, we can live in a decent and community, safe community, man, and be in a clean community.
Mm-hmm.
Just by coming together and doing things decent in order, for sure.
Okay.
But I want to get some of these young men together, man, and even our young girls, just bring them out and use them in any way we can use them. For they is clean up, they can do clean up. We can teach them how to cook. There's a lot of different things that we can show them. And it's not only that, but speak a word to them.
Yes, sir.
Tell them something good that will carry them, throughout life.
Yes, sir.
So
indeed.
Yeah, that's we could use this platform for a lot of different great things. And I want to send a shout out while I'm speaking. Send a shout out to Marshall County Chambers of Commerce.
Yes.
Miss Andrea Howard. She has come to our community and she's doing a great job. She's doing a good job for.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, as far as helping our community try to get things here.
Yes.
Get things going.
Yes, so indeed.
We take our hats off for her.
Yes, hats off, brother. And also I applaud those who have been attending those let's talk about it conversations, man. I think those are conversations are very important. It's it wasn't adversarial, as I mentioned earlier. It was just a frank conversation about, look, man, something needs to be changed. And let's take a look at it, a mature, spiritually mature and emotionally mature look. And what can we do? And when I heard you brothers mention this, I was like, bingo, that's one good thing that can be brought to help move us towards the end of making Holly Springs and Marshall County decent and safe, because we've had homicides and these things that are happening. But Brother Zen, I want to pick your brain a little deeper, man. What inspired you?
Yes, sir.
What inspired you to come up with this?
Now, on the barbecue portion, just over the last few years from being around different people, I heard different people bragging about how good they can cook and how much of a better cook they are than the next person. And I mentioned it to them, hey, I want to go ahead and set up something so you can actually compete. But at that time, I didn't have the backing of anybody. It was totally going to be all on me. And it brings me back to what brother Malone said. I went to his establishment and I brought it up, and he instantly told me he's on board. And a 2-minute conversation turned into like a 30, 45-minute conversation between us. And I'm looking through your comments too. Somebody wants to know the location.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me look.
Yes,
there it is.
The location is going to be in Holly Springs, April 25th. Gates open at 10 o'clock a.m. And it's going to be located on Zen's Farm at 100 Squirrel Hollow Road, Holly Springs, Mississippi, 38635. That's 100 Squirrel Hollow Road, Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Yes, sir. I'm going to let me pull up the flyer. I think I got that flyer. I'm going to put that in the comments so the people can look at the flyer and see all of the wonderful things that's going to be going on Zen's Farm on April the 25th. Give me a second. I'm going to find this. And while I'm scrolling these files to find this, what kind of assistance do you brothers need? Because I know, brother, y'all know, and you're going to learn, and if you don't already know, that things that are in their infancy, you know, the first event is the proving ground. That's where you learn what worked, what didn't work, where we can improve. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that you start, you know, there's always going to be something that you didn't foresee. That once you do it, you go, okay, well, next time around, we'll make sure we do A, B, C, D. That's why I'm going to ask this question. What can the community do to help? Because this is going to benefit the community. And it's primarily, as you shared with me, Brother Chelsea, a marketing tool.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I want to know, because I know, in my estimation, you're going to need some volunteers. Am I right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to need volunteers. And I'm asking some of the men and that have with the live talk, you know, the real talk, you know, men to come out and join us. You know, one guy asked, could he be a judge? I'm not sure who he was, but he sent it in a text the other night. But if you're listening, for sure, just talk with Rico about that. And if not be a judge, we'll get you you can do something for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay,
Yes.
I just opened it and put it in there. There it is. Y'all see the flyer in the comments. Just click on that flyer and blow it up. According to the flyer that my brother's A Taste of Holly Springs, April 25th, 10 a.m. Doors open at, I think my brother said 9. The vendors will be there at 9. And then, of course, the barbecue contestants are to be there by 8 a.m. Judging will start at 12 noon. The vendor fees are $100. We'll have general admission. Is there general admission, brothers?
Yes, sir. There's a general admission, $20 at the door, and it takes care of basically everything. You know, to come in, they do tastings with different vendors if they like. Then, if they want to buy, you know, they're more than welcome to buy. But vendors will be in again, you know, just using this platform as a marketing tool. You know, marketing is high. You know,
Yes.
advertising is very high.
Yeah. I
So
know.
this is one way to get the news out there, you know, and share and meet people
Okay.
and gain new customers if you know
Right.
if that's what it says. So
Yes, sir. So it's a two-edged thing, or a two-way that they can come and taste. And if they see
yes,
something on the menu or whatever they have available that they want to go ahead and purchase, they can do that, correct?
absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever they want to do. I will say this: the vendors that come out. That want to, you know, if they come out and want to set up a kiosk stand or something, be sure to bring their tents if they want, or tables. We won't furnish any of that. They'll be responsible for that. They can pick up their own logos, you know, just buy their own branded logos and set them out as well. So basically, what we're doing is offering you the space, and we're bringing in the community, so so that you can advertise your business
Yes, sir.
in a way that you want to.
Yes, sir. And, you know, brother, I thought about, you know, here in Memphis, they have Memphis in May. It's coming up. Started small years and years ago. I remember way back in the day, my father used to take us to the WDIA Stone Soul Picnic
Oh
here
wow.
in Memphis, you know. And I was a little boy, you know, and we would go to that park, man, and it would be packed. And it was just families and children, and we go, and everybody had a blanket. They brought their own basket, and it was just families intermingling, and then they have somebody out there doing music, people playing softball, tossing horseshoes, and that kind of thing. Will any of those kind of activities be going on, like perhaps a children's visit or some bouncies? That's where my mind goes, because
Oh yes.
when we came here, when I first came to Holly Springs in 2019, we commemorate the Million Man March every year. I'm sorry, not every day, October of every year, and we have what is called a Food, Fun, and Family Day, where we just cook food, have a little fun, play a little music, and we get a couple of bouncies for the children. And that's something that we're desirous of expanding to bring the whole community in to commemorate a date in history that's not given the kind of attention that I think it really should deserve, because the men that came to that march made a pledge to go home and make their communities a decent place to live. So when I thought about you guys, is there something that's going to be done specifically for the children, or is that kind of still being planned?
Oh, yes, there will be bouncers. There will be definitely activity for the children and adults as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're still planning. We're
Yes,
putting
sir.
things together.
Very
Again, we asked anybody in the community that wants to be a part, if you got any ideas,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to reach out, man. This is not about us. This is about everybody.
Very
And
good.
that's what we want. We want this thing to be something special,
Yes, sir.
for our kids, for our community.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So, that children's village, I call it that because, I got that, that title comes from our national convention. When we have what we call our Savior's Day celebration in Chicago every year, or whatever city, we had it in Detroit this year. And the wife of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, it's her idea. She had the thought to make that experience enjoyable for children. So she started something called Children's Village. And my daughter, when she was a little girl, she went to it and took a picture with Minister Farrakhan's wife's mother, Khadija Farrakhan, we affectionately called her. And the children, man, when they saw that, I mean, the experience is just memorable. And I think with what you brothers are doing in Holly Springs, man, that's going to create the kind of memories for the children of that community that will, I think go some way in inspiring them to stay in Holly Springs, because that's my next question. To what degree do you think this kind of activity or event can serve the purpose of inspiring those who matriculate from Rust, those young people who grow up in the community, to stay in Holly Springs and not, this mass exodus that happens? How do you think this event will serve that purpose?
Just living or being a part of a community and seeing everybody getting along and seeing how the elders reach down and show the children the right way to do things, and just being active in a community.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. A lot of different areas they don't have that from what I've
Mm-hmm.
seen, but yeah, I think a person from Rusk College just seeing how we're all active here in Holly Springs would encourage or influence them to want to stay.
Definitely.
And looking at your comments again, the children, they get in for free. There's no
Okay.
charge for children.
Very good. Very good.
Up
Is
to
there?
18.
All
18.
right. Very good. They're up to 18 years old, they get in free. So look, hey, we got to applaud that one.
Yes, sir.
Definitely got to applaud that one. So brothers and sisters, we're almost at the top of the hour. We're going to be taking a break in a very few minutes. And I'm digging deep in this for a purpose, because I want the audience to get, and we got a pretty decent audience tonight, brothers, just to let you know. I want the people to get a good view of this and the potential of it, because my man Fred Smith, the Southern Heritage Classic that would take place in here, that thing grew to be a serious shot in the arm for the economy of the city of Memphis. Do you all see this growing in such a way that it becomes an economic shot, if you will, to Holly Springs and Marshall County?
Absolutely. I'll respond to that question.
Mm-hmm.
If you look around the community, man, just outside of our community, it seems as though Holly Springs has been left out.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason? I don't know. I just know that I love my community.
Mm-hmm.
I was born and raised here. I went to school here, and for me, it's everything.
Yes, sir.
So this is why I, took the initiative and let God and allow God to use me, you know, to do things, you know, to be a part of something that I can help be a part of.
Yes.
You know, it's easy for us to go out here and then, you know, and talk against one another and
Uh-huh.
or things like that. But you know, it's just as easy for us to come together. You
Absolutely.
know, it's about the love, man, and for me, the most it's about the children.
Yes.
So it's just if we can look to bring our children, you know, to nurture our children
Mm-hmm.
in the right way, then we'll all be proud in the end for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. And I want to also, to the listening audience, those you brothers and sisters out there listening, before you start trying to poke holes in what these brothers are attempting to do, look on the bright side of it before you start asking the kind of questions. What about this? Yeah, I understand. But I implore us to, if you can't say anything positive or think anything positive, just hold for a minute and let this thing unfold. Because I'm telling you, Brother Chelsea, Brother Zen, I know how we are, and I'm sure you all know how some of us can be. Not that we have the intention to be, negative, but this is just something, brothers and sisters, that I humbly believe that we got to give it a good send off and a good fighting chance. Because being in Holly Springs myself, just a short time I've been, I live right up the street in Memphis, I see the lack of programs, if you will, for lack of a better word, and activities for the young people. And I've even heard one of the mayoral candidates make that part of his platform, doing something or earmarking some funds to help facilitate programs, summer camp, those kinds of things for the young people. As a matter of fact, we got together, brothers, and we did something during spring break for the children. Okay, brother Chelsea, when will the next, and this is kind of a tangent to the taste of Holly Springs. You had a basketball camp for spring break. Can you give us
Yes.
an update, brother, on how that went? I don't think you've had the opportunity to tell the community from a platform like this how that went. And to me, that'll be a sign of how this will go.
Well, it went well. I think, in the time span that we had to plan,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was great.
Yes.
Not knowing we had started sometime before the city decided that they wanted to be a part.
Mm-hmm.
But through it all, man, it really turned out to be wonderful because we didn't know what again, it was new to us. We was trying it. Actually, for me, it was like the third time that I was trying to make it happen,
Right.
And first couple of times, this was some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Still didn't have the support, but this time it turned out really, really good. But again, just having the partnership with the chambers of commerce
Uh-huh.
was very, very, very vital, very, very helpful to
Mm-hmm.
helping this all of the events and you guys as well.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
Oh man,
Brother
you're so
Shaheed,
welcome.
for everything that you do, and certainly we want you to be a part of our whatever everything that we do here in our community
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Definitely, brother. That's why we're here. And I have to pass that thank you on to those beautiful brothers and sisters of the Holly Springs Study Group that are so supportive. I mean, they put their heart and soul into what we do. And we are there, and we say to the community, come and taste the spirit of us and forget what you heard. Come and see
Yes.
us. And like you said, Brother Chelsea, let's rub elbows and get to know one another. And
Oh
you'll
yeah.
probably find that what you heard about us ain't altogether true. And that's another thing that I want to kind of get at. I may do that after we come from the break, because I know, and we all should know, wherever you have men like this, these brothers are striving hard to use their gift, their talent, their resources, and the Spirit of God that's moved in them to try to do something of good. And we're taught that every good idea is always met with opposition. And the greater the good that you strive to do, the greater the opposition you will encounter. And the opposition is there really to help you fine tune the good that God is putting on your heart to do. So look, we're going to, before I get into the next question that deals with logistics and other kinds of things, we're going to take another quick break, and we're going to get our commercial announcements in one more again. And brothers and sisters, you all just stand by. We'll be right back after these commercial announcements.
Shake's famous seasonings, flavors for every occasion. Want to add a touch of authentic flavor to any dish? Searching for a unique range of seasonings that always put great taste on the menu? Welcome to Shake's famous seasonings. Whether you're a professional chef, passionate home cook, or a complete beginner in the kitchen, taste and flavor should always be on the menu. It's why Master Chef Rashid Muhammad has combined more than 30 years in the kitchen with a passion for mouth-watering flavors to create a range of seasonings unlike any other. Always gluten-free, so you can enjoy great taste exactly how nature intended. Versatile flavors that work with fresh fish, chicken, or vegetables from the very first bite. Authentic cooking experience that adds something special to any occasion. Versatile seasonings that are perfect for baking, frying, grilling, and plenty of tasting. Ready for real, authentic flavor? When it's time to see just how delicious seasoned foods can be, why wait? With the click of a button, you can have 30 years of passion for food sent direct to your door. Just what you need to add flavors to every occasion and create meals that you'll always want to eat twice.
Place your order at sfseasonings.com. That's sfseasonings.com.
Taste the difference. Taste Supreme. Enjoy our 100% natural Supreme spring water with natural calcium and magnesium, but zero fluoride and zero chloride. Our bottles are BPA free. Order yours today. Call us at 800-573-8033. That's 800-573-8033. Or visit us online at www.supremespringwater.com. Live supreme. Be supreme. Drink supreme. Supreme Spring Water. 801 Joseph E. Boone Boulevard, Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30314.
The Urban Indulgence Bath and Body Boutique. At Urban Indulgence, we pride ourselves on offering quality, effective skincare. Handcrafted with plant-based, skin-loving ingredients, our soaps and body butters will give you luxurious lather and ultimate moisture. Experience the Urban Indulgence at 3314 Poplar Avenue in Memphis, 3 blocks west of Poplar Plaza, or shop with us online at theurbanindulgence.com. theurbanindulgence.com.
Worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download the Final Call radio app and take us everywhere. On your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also log on to finalcall.com and click the Listen Live button or finalcallradio.com. Final Call Radio, the official voice of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam.
What's your source for truth in news reports?
Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Where do you turn for non-corporate driven news that's fair and balanced?
No shoot. No shoot.
Subscribe to the Final Call News, your #1 free and independent news source that delivers hard-hitting national and international news coverage of today's political, economic, and social issues. To subscribe to local home delivery, call us at area code 662-252-8999. That's 662-252-8999. Visit our website at www.finalcall.com.
10,000 fearless on the move.
And we are back live here at the 10K Fearless Tri-State Podcast. Once again, I am your brother, your host, and friend, Abdul Shaheed Muhammad. And brothers and sisters, once again, we want to thank everybody for taking time out your busy schedule to come and tune in with us and hear what our dear brothers have in store for us for Holly Springs and Marshall County. But before we get back to the rest of the conversation, just a few more minutes, we want to make sure that you subscribe to the Final Call newspaper. Y'all see us out there, Holly Springs, Marshall County, at the intersection of Park and Ida B. Wells and other places, distributing the Final Call newspaper. It's a newspaper. We would certainly appreciate if you would support Black news. It's unadulterated. It's not corporate based. So we don't depend on corporate dollars. So we can tell you the truth without any chaser. Okay. So if you want to receive that newspaper, give us a call at 662-252-8999. Join our email list. Give us an email if you want to subscribe to it at dremuhammad1@gmail.com. You can even send us a word, 10K Fearless Tri-State, Post Office Box 517, Holly Springs, Mississippi, 38635. Support us, y'all. We have that Supreme Bean Pie available. Come by 165 North Ida B. Wells and get you a teeny beanie. We asking for just a small donation. Come by, and our brother Najee X Lamar, he will make sure that you get one of those scrumptious Supreme Bean Pies. Come and visit us. We're also available on Sundays for our spiritual lecture. Every Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. The doors open at 9:30 a.m. The doors open at 9:30 a.m. Our program begins promptly 10 o'clock a.m. Come and hear what it is that we have to say from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that are biblically as well as Quranically based. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, listen, once again, we thank you all for tuning in, and we're going to get back to this conversation with our dear brothers, Brother Rabrikas Zen, and, of course, my brother Chelsea Malone. Let me unmute them and bring them back up on the platform. Okay, my brothers, y'all still there, right? Uh-oh, where'd they go? Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. There they
All
are.
right. Okay. All right. Listen, I want to make a correction because I thought I just heard that commercial again. So it's Brother Rashid and not Brother Shaheed. Is that correct, Master Chef?
Yeah, Brother Rashid.
Okay,
Muhammad.
I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify. Just clear that up.
Oh, okay. That's why you said I'm a master chef.
That's why I asked that question. Yes, sir.
No, brother. I wish I was a master chef. I'd probably
you master a lot of things, but not chef, huh?
Not chef, brother. No. You don't want me cooking. you think you'll have a stomach ache. You be like, man, what did that brother do? But no, that's our brother Rashid. May God be pleased with him. He passed away some months ago, and his sons have taken up that seasoning. That brother he makes an excellent seasoning, and his sons are now doing that business. He got a chicken seasoning, a fish, and a vegetable seasoning for cooking. So that's what that's about. So we are prayerful that people would support it, and all of those commercial jingles that you heard, brothers, I put those together. You know, I do music. I'm a recording artist. So if you want like a commercial jingle for this podcast, we can put you one together. And for those that have businesses, and just let the community know what you do, and small fee just to support this podcast and keep it funded is what we do, so we can continue to communicate with the community. Okay, so now, brothers, let's begin to land this plane, because we have a cultural segment that we do, just a little music that we feel that fits the time, like our sister Nina Simone said. Nina Simone once said that artists, their music must reflect the time. So the time that I think we're going to try to reflect tonight, it's time to make our communities a decent and safe place to live. So we're going to share something, God willing, that speaks to that fact. Now, brothers, as I was saying when I was leaving, any good that people strive to do is going to always be met with opposition. In fact, there's a scripture that says hard trials are necessary to establish the truth. So with you brothers working hard to establish something meaningful and beneficial to the community, what can the community do in the way of security to make sure that this event goes off without a hitch? And I know you said you're calling on the men of the Let's Talk. So what would you say to the men and the women of Holly Springs and Marshall County in terms of what they can do to help be eyes and ears and those kinds of things, or that kind of thing, to make sure that we have a good, wholesome, and safe event?
Okay. You want it, Rico?
Uh, I would say just come out with a positive mind and in great spirits, and just enjoy. Watch the kids have fun and enjoy the food, the country life.
Yes, sir.
And just come with an open and a clear mind. And
very good. Very good.
It's the best thing I could say about it.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, I agree. So certainly for our elders, just come out. If you guys want to bring out your lawn chairs, just come and enjoy.
Yes, sir.
If nothing else, to get to know who's in your community. We need to know one another. We need to know what we all stand for in this community.
Yes,
a lot of times we get the wrong, conception about people.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to judge a book by its cover. You got to read, you got to hear, you got to listen,
right.
You got to study, to learn anything about the book.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I say just come out and enjoy. Rico made a profound statement with an open heart and open mind to receive what we're trying to do here in our community. And again, it's not about us. There's no big eyes, no little U's. Anybody that wants to be a part, we would be more than welcome to have you guys to come on, bring your ideas. Now it's the time. It's not too late.
Yes, sir.
The door is wide open. So because we don't know it all. Again, this is our first time.
Right.
Trying to do some positive things. Again, it just takes me back. I just remember when I was a kid. And what our kids need to say when they get my age is say, I remember when I was a kid, So that's the most important part for me.
Yes, sir. And it's funny you said, we're still planning ideas. And if I may, the idea came to my mind as you were speaking, brother. I thought about a scripture, about what the scripture says, particularly the Bible. It says, watch as well as pray, meaning that we got to be watchful as well as be prayerful. And I'm thinking about Psalms 127. It says, unless the Lord build the house, the builders labor in vain. And unless the Lord watches over the city, the guards stand watch in vain. So my thinking, brothers, I would like to see particularly the young men, because we want our young men, instead of being what they like to label as the troublemakers of the community, I believe our brothers can become the sentinels and the protectors of the community. So I think it may be a good idea to ask some of the brothers, man, be a sentinel that day. Just know, wherever you are on the property, just take it upon yourself to every now and then look up and just survey the surroundings and make sure everything is okay. Because one thing I definitely know I'm going to be doing while I'm there, I do it for a living. I can't help it. I've been in law enforcement for 32 years. So it's kind of second nature. And I always find myself holding my head up, looking up and down the street, looking around, looking behind, looking at certain cars, and just kind of scanning for anything on the horizon that potentially looks out of place. So I would say that particularly to our men folk that are going to be in attendance. Brothers, those of you that are listening, I'm petitioning you, if I may, on behalf of Brother Chelsea as well as Brother Zen. Brothers, let's be vigilant when we're there and just pay attention to the surroundings. And I think our women and our children and ourselves will be so glad that we did. And I think God will be pleased with us because we'll be carrying out what the scripture says, watch as well as pray. So I hope you brothers don't mind me saying that.
Oh, no, not at all.
I think it's apropos, as they would say. It's appropriate because this is the first time, and I'm prayerful, brother. And I would also say those that are listening, say a prayer. When you get on your knees tonight, don't matter what your faith is, there's but one God, ain't but one devil, right? I always find that interesting.
Yes,
We got all these religions, but one devil. So all of us God-fearing people, regardless of the name, label, or language we apply to our faith, let us petition God to bless this endeavor by these brothers and to make it a success for Holly Springs and Marshall County. So, shoot, brother, I mean, that's really all I intended to ask. We got about 20 minutes left in the broadcast. We're going to use probably about 5 or 7 of that to close, and then the other 3 to do our cultural segment. But, man, look, I want to applaud you, brothers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Man, I really appreciate you taking time out to come and tell us what's going on. Once again, 10K Fearless Tri-State family, these brothers are planning a taste of Holly Springs. It's going to take place April 25th at 10 a.m. is when the people come in. Vendors. There'll be a $100 vendor fee if you want to be a part of it, to bring your products, your wares, or whatever it is that's, of course, legal, that you're going to be selling and making them available to the consumers of that community. Is a $100 vendor fee. And Brother Zen and Brother Chelsea are asking you to be there at 9 a.m. For those contestants of the barbecue, they are asking you to be there at 8 a.m. to fire your grills up and put your best cooking skills forward, because the judging will start at 12 p.m. There's going to be music. It's going to be food and games for adults and children. It's a family event, and it's going to take place at Zen's Farm. That's going to be located at 100 Squirrel Hollow Road in Holly Springs, Mississippi, 38635. And for more information about this event, you can call 901-690-4210. That's 901-690-4210. That's 4210. Bring your family, and the flyer sums up saying, bring your appetite. So, man, look, I thoroughly enjoyed you brothers being on. Once again, round of applause to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are prayerful that this thing will go off without a hitch. So, brothers, God bless. Thanks for coming on. And we're not going to let you be no strangers. God willing, we get something else going on. And, of course, if God bless us to live to see next year, we're going to bring you back on. We're going to pub it just as hard for the next event. And God willing, this thing will go on into the future and become a constant in the Holly Springs and Marshall County event community. Because I believe, brothers, and I got to say this again, I think if the way you brothers are starting, you're putting God first, it can grow into something that can become a yearly economic boost for Holly Springs and Marshall County, and it can inspire growth, because we need more restaurants. We need the hospital up and moving. We need a lot of things. We need a movie theater. We need a bowling alley. We need
hotels for sure.
Yes, sir. We need hotels and those kinds of things. So start small, like a seed, in the right ground and with the right sunlight and good people around, it'll grow. So, brothers, once again, thanks. God bless.
Thank you.
We'll see you again in the near future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, brothers and sisters, that was our brothers, Brother Chelsea Malone and Brother Rabrikas Zen, and they are going to be hosting the Taste of Holly Springs, April 25th of this year. So look, y'all, let's get together. Go ahead and get your lawn chairs. In case it rains, go and get you some mud boots, because we'll pray that God bless us with some real good sunshiny weather for April the 25th, a good sunny day, good and dry. Get your lawn chairs, get your tents, your umbrellas, bring your bucket, get your coolers out. Yeah, get your coolers out. Bring you something to drink, hydrate real good, and bring your appetite, because God willing, we're going to have a good selection of vendors there with the food trucks, and there's going to be some music, and I'm just really looking forward to it. So we are approaching the end of tonight's program, and I want to get into just a little bit of culture for us tonight. And I'm kind of scanning because I hadn't decided what it is that I want to use that I think is, apropos, that fits the event that's being planned for Holly Springs. So as I see, I'm still looking. What would be a good cultural thing to share with the audience tonight that speaks to what's about to happen in Holly Springs? Let's see. Will this fit it? No, not that one. Nah, that's a little too. No. Let's see, Brother Shaheed, what do you think will? Let's go with nah. I don't think so. No, that won't. You know what? I'm just going to give you a rise and shine because the light has come for you and I. So we call this one a rise and shine. We're going to use this one to share with you tonight. Take a good listen, brothers and sisters. We'll be back in just a minute.
It's plain to see what this world is coming to, but it's time now. Time for me, time for you. Wake up, get up from your spiritual grave. Let the light in you shine through. Come on. Wake up, brother, sister, the light has come for you and me now. We can go free now. Rise and shine. Sister, the light is shining on me and you now. We can break through now. It's your time. Up in the early morning, seek my help from on high. Great thought it had a big track. Death tried to sting but missed me. And now I'm alive to arise and shine. Hey. For you and me now. We can go free now. Rise and shine. The light is shining on me and you now. We can break through now. It's your time. How much longer we're gonna sit and wait for the powers that be to change? Might want us, but they don't care about us. They're moving on without us. So open your eyes and see that the light has come for you and me. Oh yeah. For you and me now. We can go free now. Rise and shine. The light is shining on me and you now. We can break through now. It's your time. Now you will have naysayers. They just won't believe. Don't you let that sway you. Stay on your mustard. See, they don't know the time and what must be done. So don't you lose your faith. You gotta keep the faith. Hey, cause we got work to do. He will see us through. In him seek refuge. There's no way we can lose. Step out on your faith. Cause he has shown the way. What he's done for them, he's done for me and you. Yeah. Oh, stand up, arise and shine. Get up, brother, sister, shining on me, on you now. Hey, wake up, he came for you and me. You gotta make up your mind to arise and shine. This is our time, you know. Accepting your own and being yourself is where it begins. What we saw
Wake up, time to shine. I mean, really, really beaming with that new mind that transcends time. See, the enemy, he really wants to your mind, leaving you blind, making the path hard to find. See, we gon' separate or die. We don't get along. Stop living a 462-year-old lie. Don't leave the babies empty legacies with devil's pie. Refuse, be ready for that fight. Look, I know it's hard to believe God chose us to stand us upright, to be his soldiers, to show the people the path to his way, to build his kingdom forever a brighter day. I hear y'all saying, man, that fool crazy. Nah, you just deaf, dumb, blind, and lazy. So get up, stand up, read up, wake up. Time to get your spiritual weight up. Wake up, brother, sister, the light has come for you and me now. We can go free now. Get up, brother, sister, on me, on you, yeah. It's your time. Brother, sister, the light has come for you and me. For you and me. You're free now. Can't you see that now's the time to arise and shine? We will walk into our destiny. Time's gonna be time. Tail's gonna be here. Last gonna be first, y'all. Oh yeah. Time's gonna be time. Tail's gonna be here. The last gonna be first.
And fearless on the move.
Indeed, the 10K Fearless Tri-State is indeed on the move. Hey, look, we hope you enjoyed that. That's one from yours truly. I mean, I wrote that a few years ago. But it is time to arise and shine, brothers and sisters, and let your light so shine that all men may see your good works that we do in the name of God and his Christ. So, brothers and sisters, please be reminded, please, we want you to subscribe to the Final Call newspaper. We want about 1,000 of you. Can I get just 1,000 people in Marshall County, Holly Springs, to subscribe to the Final Call newspaper? Give us a call at area code 662-252-8999. Drop us a line via email at Dre Muhammad. That's DREMUHAMMAD, the number 1 at gmail.com. You can write the 10K Fearless Tri-State Podcast. Give us your ideas. If you want to be a guest on our program, drop us a line. 10K Fearless Tri-State, Post Office Box 517, Holly Springs, Mississippi 38635. Come by and visit us at 165 North Ida B. Wells Street, formerly Memphis Street, and get one of our beautiful, tasty, supreme bean pies. We're just asking a small donation. We would appreciate. Come on by, y'all. It's nonprofit. We just help to run our ministry here in Holly Springs. Come by and see my brother Najee X, and he'll make sure you get one of those beautiful supreme bean pies. We're there. We'll be there this Sunday and every Sunday. We're there on Saturdays as well as Monday nights from 7:30 until about 9:30. Come by and visit us. And just to give you a list of our meeting times and days, we're there Monday evenings for our men's only class. Brothers, we having these real talk conversations. Come by and visit us, brothers. Holly Springs, we want to invite you out. Every Monday night, we're there at 7:30 p.m. till about 9:30 p.m. for our men's FOI and processing class. We are sharing with the men of the community what it is that we do in the name of God to clean up ourselves, that we may in turn be better for the community and make an impact on the community and make it a better place to live by cleaning it up. But we got to clean up ourselves first, right? So that's every Monday night, 7:30 p.m. We're also there on Saturdays. Brothers, we are in the community with that great Final Call newspaper. Again, we want you to subscribe. You see us on the intersection, stop by and grab you one and read it. Just read it, brothers and sisters. It's not religious indoctrination. It's a newspaper, and it's not corporate driven. So we are independent, so we can tell you the truth about what's going on in the world. Also on Sundays, every Sunday morning is our Sunday worship service. Doors open at 9:30. Program begins promptly at 10 o'clock a.m. This Sunday will be our first Sunday, of course. It's Easter Sunday for our Christian community. This Sunday, we will be tuning in to our national broadcast out of Chicago. So come and hear from the National Student Assistant of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Student Minister Ishmael Muhammad, or one of his student ministers that he designate to carry the lecture for this coming Sunday. We tune in once a month to our national headquarters. The broadcast is live, so please come by this Sunday. Program begins promptly at 10 o'clock a.m. Yep, that is it. We also have a women's class, and we don't just have a men's only class, but for right now, our women's classes are convening every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. at our closest mosque location. The closest mosque location to us is at 875, Vance Avenue in the city of Memphis, Tennessee. If you want more information about that, give us a call at that number again, 662-252-8999. And we will, that's for women only now. Brothers don't call that for that purpose, at least. We'll put you in touch with our instructress, our sister who is the coordinator for our MGT, Sister Lydia Muhammad. And for our brothers, that person who is the coordinator for our men, that is Brother Naji X. So there you have it, brothers and sisters. We're going to get ready to land this plane, and we certainly want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And it is always our humble prayer that something was said to aid and benefit you in your spiritual growth and development. We do encourage you to come out April 25th now, y'all, 10 o'clock a.m. for the first annual A Taste of Holly Springs, organized and convened by our brother Chelsea Malone of the Chicken Coop and our brother Rabrikas Zen of Zen Farms. Listen, always remember, dear brothers and sisters, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan told us, quote, "No one can attempt to help our people do anything productive and constructive without feeling personal hurt, pain, loss, being evil spoken of, falsely accused, sometimes beaten, sent to prison, or even put to death. This is the path of Jesus. This is the path of Muhammad. And this is the path of every sincere person who wants to see his or her people delivered from our present condition." End quote. Always remember, brothers and sisters, this from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that self-improvement is the basis for community development. And until next time, we leave you as we came before you with the greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum, which means may peace be unto you.
Shine your light, help the people see that now is the time for us to be free. And if you're waiting on the pie in the sky, you better wake up fast. They told you a lie, cause big fields await the wide awake man. Elijah's got the master.
10,000 fearless on the move. 10K fearless. Mississippi. 10K fearless on the move. Mississippi. Sip. Injustice, we've had enough. All of our divisions, we're breaking up. Destiny has been calling us. The spirit of the Most High is guiding us.
See, the time is now. What you waiting on? Quit shooting your brothers. Put your gun down. Come on. They got a cage waiting for you if you keep that up. Early graves coming to you. From that, can't raise you up. Now, Sister Ida B and Fannie Lou, check them out and you'll know what to do. But if you really want your enemy to be alarmed, read the final call. Follow Farrakhan.
10,000 fearless.